Who is it you wanted to contact on the other side, Chuck?
Want to talk to me mother? I could always talk to me mother in times of trouble. We're more friends than... Now without Leslie in prison and Bert the way he is, threatened with a lawsuit, I just feel the reassurance of... I want to talk to her. And when this witch friend of yours arrived, this Mrs. Scattercushion... Here. You said she'd be here for 8 o'clock.
Yes, well, it's only just turned, and she is not a witch. Mrs. Scattergood is a trained parapsychologist.
Sort of flying doctor-ish.
Nothing like a flying doctor, Ada. She deals with the occult. She's a medium, and a very talented one. Mediums like Mrs. Scattergood are very few and far between.
Sort of medium rare. I'm sorry, Cissie, but I'm so nervous. I've never done this before.
Yes, well, I mean, that is understandable, of course, because, after all, this will be the first time you've tried to contact the dead, won't it?
It's about the same as trying to get Bert out of bed in the morning for work. Cissie, this Mrs. Scattergood, when she communicates with those who've... You hear the voice of it?
No, that's a popular misconception. No. The communication from the astral body comes through the medium, through Mrs. Scattergood. Yeah. Usually it starts through a Ouija.
Fancy.
Then, of course, she goes into a trance.
I'm not surprised if it's coming through a weed.
I mean, sometimes she tries to call up the spirits, you see, from the other world. She'll look at your aura, and then she'll say, "Is there anybody there?" And there's usually an eerie silence then.
It's like when I try to phone the gas board, I get the same. Cissie, I know I'm being a bit... This Mrs. Scattergood, does she do anything else apart speak to her?
She's very good with the tarots.
What's so marvellous about that, man? I always use the fresh ones. I won't have tin ones in my studio. Never will I have tin ones.
Tarots, you fool, not carrots. Actually, I have heard it said that she dabbles in levitation.
Oh, we always have a plumber to ours when it's blocked.
I don't wish to appear inquisitive because I know it's a sensitive area, but your mother died in very mysterious circumstances, didn't she? She was asphyxiated, wasn't she?
Oh, no, she was regular right to the end.
No, Ada, what I mean is that she choked to death.
And I blame myself for it.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't your fault, Chuck.
It was. You see, my mother made the nicest Bakewell tarts in the county.
Yeah.
Paper thin with pastry.
Little angel whispers.
Little angel whispers.
Yeah.
She was consummate at doing pastry. Well, Bert and I were invited for tea. And it was a lovely tea. She'd done Racusen's egg vermicelli and noodles. We got some slivers of polony and a tin of chunks. And there was one Bakewell tart left. Now, both Bert and I fancied it.
The Bakewell tart?
Well, nothing else. It hasn't been since the general strike. He puts it down to walking on the hunger march from Jarrow. I insisted my mother had the last Bakewell tart. And as soon as she bit into it, I knew something was amiss. Because she lurched to one side on the chair. I heard her dentures click. Bottom set dropped over her lip and that walked the hairs off. And I went to the corner. Oh. And she went soot grey. And she'd gone. Oh.
And that's why you want to contact her, to apologise for having insisted she had that last slice?
No, I want the recipe to give it to Bert.